And welcome out to Bryan High School, where tonight the Bryan Golden Bears host the Stryker Panthers here on the Golden Bears Sports Network. Good evening, everybody. Chris Malanga alongside Brian Arnold. And Brian, Bears are coming off a heartbreaking loss against Hicksville, and that one really stung.
It did. I felt that one when I was going home, and I don't have nearly the time and energy invested that the players and the coaches had, but it felt like one of those nights where every time you looked at the scoreboard, you expected the lead to be twice what it was.
Yep.
You don't know how that lead got away from us at the end. We had the ball with 13 seconds left, a chance to draw up a play. Just felt like everything was going our way and should have finished in the win column and didn't. So now they've had a week of practice, had a chance to try to shake that off, and then hopefully tonight we'll find a way to get back on the right track.
Last year, we beat them, Stryker, at their place, but we also lost Maddox Langendorfer to concussion at that game, and that's the one that Maddox kept getting in, and then he'd have to go out a couple more days, and basically it was not the same last year after that concussion, as Bryan defeated Stryker 37-35 back on December 8th. So this is probably one that he wants to make sure he gets through healthy and not have any issues. Yeah,
that's for sure. That's the number one thing he's probably thinking about, is to stay healthy through this. That poor kid's been snake bit with some injuries. You know, one not self-inflicted, but your own teammate got you on this one in basketball, and then a non-contact injury in football had him out for a bit. So he's seen plenty of that stuff at this point. He just wants a nice, clean slate to get through the year.
Absolutely. Well, it is Stryker and Bryan here. It's the Oberlin Turnbull countdown to tip off. Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, family-owned, family-focused. I had a chance to chat with Bryan head coach Brock Homeyer, and you'll hear that after this time out on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
To the Bryan Golden Bear fans, those who made donations to the cause,
to the school board and administration,
and everyone who played a role in this project,
we just want to say
thank you.
Phase 2 of the capital improvement project includes field upgrades at Rec Park, a new softball field, and revitalization of soccer fields on the former Washington school property, and renewal of practice fields on the BCS campus. Let's finish the project and build champions.
Go Bears! Bryan Bill!
Discover tremendous scholarship opportunities at Northwest State. Over the past 2 years, we have awarded nearly $2 million in foundation scholarships. That's free money for college. Don't miss out. Apply today.
Nobody likes an awkward silence. You can actually use it for something good.
You haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
Welcome back out on the Golden Bears Sports Network. Chris Malanga alongside Coach Brock Homeyer of the Bryan Golden Bears. And Coach, tough loss against Hicksville. That game was close last year and then this year as well. Just a tough loss, but I think you guys did a lot of things right.
Yeah, hopefully that will help us grow for when we get into the league and when we get into tournaments. And then tough loss, hopefully we learn from it.
We talked prior to that game, you had some goals you wanted to do, and you talked about getting 10 to 15 more free throws than they did. You did that. Mm-hmm. It's just the accuracy wasn't particularly good. Does it frustrate you as a coach when you know you work on that kind of stuff and the execution is just not there?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's about these guys, and when you get into a fourth quarter and you have a lead and the new rules where you're shooting 2 and it's to 5 and it's close to 5, you got to make foul shots. Foul shots win games and taking care of the ball. But I was more disappointed, and we finally got to 50. Like, scoring 50, is a big deal for us because it's been tough for the last 2 years. And we got to 50, and Sammy's averaging 17, 18 a game, and our defense is what's killing us now. Because I never in a million years would have thought we'd score 50 and then lose.
Yeah. You talked about, when we did the preview to this game, about being able to play like a pressure defense, play more up-tempo, try to turn them over. But you also talked about not being able to sustain that through the game. You did a great job of that in the first quarter. Did it just come down to horses at the end?
Yeah, I think we ran out of gas. I think we did a good job in the beginning of kind of getting in there, getting in the way of things, kind of setting them, they were off for the first, second quarter. But they were also, if it wasn't a steal, it was an easy layup, which can't be the case. If it's not, you don't have to steal it every single time in a press. It's just to control the tempo. And we didn't do a very good job of adjusting. Once they were starting to get across half court, we didn't do a very good job of adjusting to getting back and finding our guys. But it's a good learning experience.
Yeah, absolutely. When you get 3 out of the 4 foul shots after the technical foul, at that point I thought, oh, this game's turning. You've got them on their heels, and then you got the kid that hits 2 threes back to back, one of which was a guy had a hand in his face kind of falling backwards, and he hit that. And I mean, sometimes the ball bounces just don't go your way.
Yeah, credit to them. They made shots when they needed to, and they outplayed us in the end, and they won.
All right, let's turn the page to Stryker. You got a Buckeye Border Conference opponent coming in, and they're a pretty well-coached team. That guy, he's been around quite a while with that program. And when you look at Stryker, what do you see?
They're never going to back down. I think they play pretty hard. They do a lot of kick. They played Fayette last night and made a ton of threes. So I know they're going to, dribble drive, try and kick for threes. Not very big like us. We beat them at their place last year, so I'm sure they're hungry to come here.
What kind of things do you need to do differently when you get an opponent like that? Or do you do anything differently, or is it just your game and you take what they give you?
We just got to get stops. I mean, when we let a guy, hit 3 or 4 threes in a row or in the same, quarter, we have to be able to understand, hey, he's hot. We cannot let him get another shot off instead of continuing to let the same person hurt us. That's 2 games in a row we've had a guy with 20 or more that, just got hot and we couldn't stop him. So when it comes to dribble drives, there's not a lot as a coach as you can, you got to stop the ball and stuff like that. There's nothing X and O's wise. You just have to be able to keep a guy in front of you. And when the guy comes behind, know he's probably going to shoot it, have good closeouts, and box out and go from there. But I'm really not worried about what they're going to do. I'm worried about us mostly in any game because, like I said, 2 or 3 different times, we have to be more consistent on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, absolutely. Any injuries we're dealing with, or everybody pretty healthy?
No, I think we're pretty healthy.
All right. Well, and you've got this stretch where you've got Stryker tonight, and then you have Defiance on Saturday. So back-to-back games and 2 pretty good opponents. Yeah,
we did switch the schedule up from last year where we did go, I think this used to be Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and we split it up a little bit. So it's nice. I think they're a little bit fresher now than they would be last year at this point because we were getting worn out. But we're going to play hard and hopefully good things happen.
All right, Coach, wish you the best of luck against Stryker tonight.
Thanks.
All right, going to take this time out, come back with more. It's Bryan and Stryker here on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
Why do so many people travel to Jason Eats Automotive Services in Edgerton when they want their vehicles repaired? Because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have over 60 years of experience fixing the problems that other mechanics couldn't. They work on all makes and models, and they specialize on imports. Recently, they have expanded their service area by almost 50%, and they've hired Eston Knurk to their staff. So if you have a vehicle, foreign or domestic, that you want fixed right the first time, take it to Jason Dietsch Automotive Services on the east side of Edgerton.
The Fountain City Amphitheater provides opportunities for families and friends to have fun at many different events. After winning Season 21 of The Voice on Team Kelly, Girl Named Tom recently performed a free concert on the AMP's incredible outdoor stage, thanks to numerous corporate and family sponsors.
With a 5-tier sponsorship opportunity, you can help support this project and all that is to come. Sponsorships promote brand exposure and include unique bonuses with each tier.
To learn more about how you can help provide quality programming at the AMP, visit cityofbryan.com/FC Amphitheater.
Back out of Bryan High School on the Golden Bears Sports Network. I want to thank our sponsors bringing you the game tonight. They include Andrews O'Neill and Lowe, the Bryan Athletic Boosters, Danielle Van Atta Agency, Bryan Parks and Rec, Backler Monument, Jason Dietsch Automotive Services, Northwest State Community College, Newcomer, Schaefer, Spangler and Brininger, Oberlin, Turnbull, Funeral Home and Crematory, Starks Plumbing, Heating, and Veterans Services of Williams County. Chris Malanga, Brian Arnold here with you again. The last meeting of these 2 teams was back on December 8th. 2022 as Bryan defeated Stryker 37-35, and you heard Coach Homeyer say that we got them at their place last year, and they definitely have payback on their mind coming in here tonight. Let's take a look at these 2 teams, Bryan, and see where things are at with them. Golden Bears sitting at 2-2 in the season after starting out 2-0. Coach Brock Homeyer is here, 3rd year at Bryan. He's got a record of 8-40. Bears are averaging 46.3 points a game and allowing 48.5. And then Sam Harrell leads the Bears with 15.8 points per game. Jace Kepler averaging 11.5 points per game. And let's look at how they got here through their previous games. And their game started out, as I said, 2-0 as they defeated Edgerton 31-29. They beat Tenora 56-54. They lost to Wayne Trace, probably the only game they were really out of because of how they started that game, and then lost by 1 point to Hicksville back on December 9th. So tough going for the Golden Bears after opening 2-0, but I feel like Coach feels like he's got a good situation right now with this team and a senior leading team, and he just wants them to perform the way he knows they can.
Right, and an offensive output of 47 points a game. It's not going to knock anybody's socks off, but from where we've been to where we are, that's much better. Two guys, you got your two senior leaders, Sam Harold and Jace Kepler, that are both averaging in double digits and have both had really good offensive nights between the two of them, besides the consistency. Now it's time to find that third guy, fourth guy that can show up. And we've got seniors who've played a lot of basketball. Carter Dominic, a junior, been starting since he was a freshman. We've got guys who played a lot of basketball, so it's time to see those numbers go up. And I think that's part of the improvement Coach Homeyer is looking for, especially on that offensive end.
Well, and he said that in the pregame interview that if you had told him we'd score 50 points and lose, he'd be surprised at that.
Right, because he wants to control the pace and defensively hold the other team. So, he's got to be happy with the way the offense is going and see it going in the right direction. And it's going to continue to get better, you would think. That's just a way to find a way to get that number bigger on our side.
Absolutely. Let's look at the Stryker Panthers. Head coach Tyler Willis, he's been there for 7 years, 69 and 65. They're currently averaging 46.5 points per game, allowing 50.3. They only have 2 players with much varsity experience, according to Coach Willis. Michael Donovan, a senior, is rehabbing from a knee injury, so he hasn't been playing as much. He said that if he were playing, he'd be their leading scorer right now, but they are getting contributions from other players. The one player, got to grab his name here real quick, Devin Montague had 3 threes in the fourth quarter in a comeback win against Fayette last time. As we look at their last games, they beat Fayette 48-44, and they were down in that game. And the young man, Mr. Montague, hit 3 threes, and those were only 3 threes of the year, and brought them in there to beat Fayette. So they started out 0-2, losing to Toledo Christian and Pettisville. They beat Hilltop and beat Fayette, and this is a team that is a tough team.
Well, you talk about not a lot of varsity experience, but 8 seniors on the roster. Looking at their rosters, I'm impressed. Both varsity and JV are full. You've got double-digit numbers on both those, so that's good to see, especially in 2023-24. It feels like everybody's having trouble with numbers, so that's good to see for Stryker. And Michael Donovan, his senior, would be his leading scorer, so his brother's just taking his place. Daniel Donovan, averaging 17 points a game. And then the third Donovan, William Donovan's averaging 6 points a game. So we're going to get a big dose of Donovans tonight. We saw the twins from Wayne Trace already in the girls basketball side. That's kind of the neat thing about Northwest Ohio, small town basketball, siblings, cousins, and all that stuff. It's a cool thing to see. So it's the younger brother stepped up in the older brother's spot while he's been out and rehabbing.
Absolutely. And these two teams were at the opposite ends of their leagues last year. Bryan was at the bottom of the NWOAL as we look at the NWOAL standings from last year. Wauseon on top, Bryan not a league win, and in fact, Coach Homeyer is looking for his first league win this year. Meanwhile, though, in the Buckeye Border Conference, Stryker was at the top of that conference at 7-0 on the season, and so two teams kind of different levels as far as their conferences go, so it'll be interesting to see how things go tonight. All right, we're in our Oberlin Turnbull pregame show. Going to take this time out. When we come back, we'll check our keys to the game, meet our game officials, and more after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
At Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, we understand that family is at the heart of everything we do.
Being family-owned and family-focused is not just a slogan for us, it's a way of life. We walk alongside you during life's most challenging moments, providing a guiding hand and a shoulder to lean on.
With heartfelt care and attention to detail, we tailor each service to honor the life and the memories of your loved one. We treat you like family because your journey is our journey.
Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family-owned, family focused.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
Back out at Bryan on the Golden Bears Sports Network. Chris Malanga, Brian Arnold here with you. As high school boys basketball is Stryker facing Bryan tonight. Let's take a look at our keys of the game, brought to you by Carlin Company. The Carlin Company Realty and Auctioneers has been your hometown real estate company for over 45 years. They've consistently remained #1 in Williams County and the surrounding area since 2007. Call us for all your real estate needs, and let's look at Bryan's first.
I think if you look at these keys, the first two for sure, are a little bit of remnants from last Saturday night's game with Hicksville. We didn't get the stops we needed late on defense. Hicksville had 3 straight possessions with 3-pointers. And part of that was we didn't stop the hot shooter. We didn't find Garrett Turnbull, who had a big fourth quarter. You talked about Montague from Stryker hitting the 3 threes. Turnbull and Sanders hit the back-to-back threes in those possessions. So Coach Homeyer's looking at get stops on D if we get the lead, hang on to it, find their hot shooter if they've got one, and make sure we don't let them get loose, and then be more consistent on both ends. Because I thought we really did play a good game, definitely good enough to win that game. You just got to find the consistency to finish and end up on the right side of the ledger.
All right, for Stryker, their keys to the game look like this.
I think, especially when you look at Jace Kepler. Jace Kepler gave the Hicksville guards all kinds of fits last week in the first half. A ton of deflections, turnovers, so Stryker wants to be aware of Bryan's defensive pressure. We did a good job in our half court in the run and jump too, and that caused some issues for for Hicksville as well. Make sure that they rebound on the defensive end. I thought, even if we're not huge, we're athletic. We do a pretty good job of going to the boards. For Stryker, they want to limit our second chances. And I thought our energy was great last week, and Coach Willis has seen that as well. Wants to match Bryan's energy. Home game, he knows. We had 2 tough losses last week, coming off 2 wins, then you go double loss weekend. We're going to do everything we can do to get right back into the win column, so he knows he's going to have to be ready for some good energy, especially right out of the chute.
All right, let's meet our game officials now. Game officials being brought to you by Tri-State Vision Center. They've been serving the area since 1977. Contact us at either our Bryan or Montpelier offices for all your eye care needs. Mark Weaver Sr., Millard Catchings, and Richard Hughes, your 3 officials tonight. Mr. Catchings officiated the JV game too.
And Millard's been in the gym quite a few times. He's not unfamiliar with Bryan and does a great job when he's here. I'm glad to see him for tonight's game.
All right, this has been the Oberlin Turnbull Countdown to kickoff. Oberlin Turnbull, Funeral Home and Crematory, family-owned, family-focused. Going to take our final timeout. Come back with more after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
Discover tremendous scholarship opportunities at Northwest State. Over the past 2 years, we have awarded nearly $2 million in foundation scholarships. That's free money for college. Don't miss out. Apply today.
Every day, thousands of kids start vaping. So if you want to talk to your kids, you got to get it trending. I was just trying to get your attention.
Could I just ask?
Visit talkaboutVaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
Back on the Golden Bears Sports Network, Chris Malanga, Brian Arnold here with you as we have Stryker and Bryan doing battle tonight in this non-league contest. And I'm excited for this one. It should be a good game. These 2 teams pretty well matched, and so it'll be interesting to see if the Golden Bears can get off to a good start here and get this win at home.
Looking for some confidence early.
Yeah.
Good on the offensive end, getting some stops and build some confidence, get that bad taste out of their mouth right away.
All right, we're going to send it down to our public address announcer, Mr. Aaron Hughes, and also for our national anthem.
Stryker Panthers and your hometown Bryan Golden Bears. Ladies and gentlemen, America is a land of free, home of the brave, and that freedom has been afforded us by the dedication and sacrifice of brave servicemen and women currently deployed throughout our communities and around the world, and many others who have come before us. To thank these extraordinary men and women and to honor our great nation, would you please rise for the playing of our national anthem?
presented by Veteran Services of Williams County.
The officials assigned to this game have met the requirements set by the OHSAA and have been approved for their important role in tonight's game. Apparently the national anthem is going twice. All right. Our officials for tonight are Mr. Miller Ketchens Jr., Mr. Mark Weaver Sr., and Mr. Richard Hughes. Gentlemen, welcome to Bryan. In order to make today's contest as enjoyable as possible, please represent your school and community in a positive and respectful manner. That means follow the rules, speak and act responsibly, show courtesy and respect for your fellow fans, the officials and coaches, the administration, authority figures, and of course your team and their opponents. Let's make today's contest great and remember to respect the game. Thank you. Now meet the teams. First for the guests on the scoreboard, the Stryker Panthers. Starters for Stryker, number 3, Gavin Lobo. Number 5, Jacob Catwell. Number 14, Daniel Donovan. And number 20, William Donovan. And number 25, Devin Montag.
Starting lineups being presented by Yoder Mechanical and Custom Fabrication. Call Yoder Mechanical and Custom Fabrications for your all mechanical piping needs at 419-519-3111.
Get up, Bryan fans, for your Golden Bears. And a guard, a 6'1" senior, number 1, Maddox Langendorfer. And a guard, a 6'1" senior, number 3, Jace Kepler. And a forward, a 6'1" senior, number 23, Carter Brown. And a forward, a 5'10" senior, number 24, Sam Harold. And a forward, a 6'1" junior, number 32, Carter Dominic. Varsity coaches Brock Holmeyer, assisted by Kevin Holmeyer, Casey Spitnall, and Mo Zufer. Gentlemen, let's play ball.
There you have it. Back on the Golden Bears Sports Network, getting ready to get this one underway. I'm excited. Should be a good game.
Yeah, I think this is, for me, every time this feels like the best part. We made it through pregame.
Yep.
Everybody's excited, ready to play.
Exactly.
On any game night. Doesn't matter what the game is, right? At tip-off, kickoff, first pitch, whatever it is, this is the best part of the ball game. Everybody's juiced up and ready to go. Anything can happen, so let's hope we get a good effort out of the Golden Bears tonight.
All right, 8 minutes on the main stop scoreboard clock, and we're going to get this one away, tipped around, and finally the Golden Bears come down with it. It'll be Jace Kepler at top of the key. Kepler will hand off to Sam Harold. Now back to Kepler, and he gets pushed behind the line, and it'll be the first foul of the game. The foul's going to be number 5, Jacob Caldwell. It'll be interesting to get numbers tonight. Dark blue on black with a little white stripe.
A little bit of a Duke look there out of the Stryker Panthers. Yeah, Caldwell trying to take that right hand away from Jace Kepler. Just a little too aggressive at the half-court line. Didn't leave the officials with much of a choice.
Bears have it after the foul. Carter Brown will give over to Kepler. Kepler working against Donovan right now. He drives, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Sam Harold, who crashes the board, puts it up and in for the putback. 2-0. Bears lead, 7:26 remaining first quarter.
Great follow there by the senior. Sam Harold's having a great year.
Bears put a little defensive pressure and they popped it away, but Stryker able to get it back. 3 ball the other way for Daniel Donovan is no good. Rebound comes down to Montague. And Stryker will reset. Donovan has it. He'll go to Daniel Donovan, then right back to Will.
They're showing a little bit of a 1-2-2 zone right now. Same thing Hicksville threw at us last Saturday night, caused a lot of issues.
Donovan goes baseline, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound tipped around, and Donovan gets his own rebound basically.
A good hustle there by the junior from Stryker.
Three ball in the air is no good. Rebound tipped away again. Jace Kepler will try to get it, but it's picked up and fired over to Daniel Donovan on the right wing. He feeds underneath. Gavin LeBeau, and LeBeau will step on the line.
Yeah, it looked like LeBeau made a ball fake and then grabbed his eye. I think he might have taken a shot to the face, but the official saw him step on the baseline first. Good possession for Stryker, very active on the boards. Saved 2 long rebounds, not able to come up with any points.
Bears on the offense again. They try to feed it to Carter Dominic, just too tall. Just a miscommunication there.
A little mistiming there on the pass. Carter was going up and Jace fired just a little too high.
So 6:20 remaining here, first quarter. 2-0 lead Bears. Donovan will bring it up, working against Kepler. Will crosses the line. Now he'll drive. Shot is blocked by Carter Brown, but a 3-ball. And that was Caldwell, right?
It looked like number 5 there. You're
Yeah,
right.
Caldwell.
It's not going to be easy to see numbers with a 3 by Caldwell. Nice penetration and kick by Donovan. Got into the middle of the zone and then found Caldwell standing out on the left wing.
Dominic will pop a shot from the foul line, miss it. Rebound comes down to Caldwell. He's running. He has it over the timeline, working against Harold.
Not a bad shot for Carter Dominic and for the Bryan offense.
Nope.
Carter needs to get more involved offensively.
Daniel Donovan has it, gives back to Will Donovan. They're not triplets, but they look alike, man.
Yeah, that's strong genes there. Good genes there as well, really strong. The Bears are back into man-to-man after sitting in the zone the first couple possessions, switching on everything.
Feed underneath, Sam Harold blocks it away. Donovan has it, Will has it. Now in the corner, they feed underneath to Montague, and we're gonna get a foul.
Like a little nickel dimer there on Carter Brown, I think.
Brown, yep.
Official calling him. That'd be a Bill Raftery nickel dimer. Carter trying to come in against the bigger player there. Maybe a little bit of lower body push.
Underneath, loses the basketball. He had the catch for Caldwell, and he just lost it, went right through his hands.
A little hot to handle from that close to chest pass at about 30 miles an hour.
Bears have it. Shot is missed by Kepler. Rebound comes down to Stryker. 4:52 remaining, 3-2 Panthers.
Another good look for the Bears. You got to be happy with the shots you've gotten so far, just being 1 of 4 from the field, but we've gotten good looks every time.
Absolutely. Caldwell puts up a shot and good. Stryker takes a 5-2 lead. 4:34 remaining on the Main Stop scoreboard first quarter. Main Stop open when you need them. You're always near Main Stop. Don't forget about Thirsty Thursday every Thursday. Tonight's Thirsty Thursday.
Caldwell, one of those 8 seniors here for Stryker, looking to be aggressive on the offensive end early for Coach Woolis.
Kepler had a guy riding him and then dished out to Carter Dominic, who almost lost the basketball, but they'll reset here. They'll feed underneath to Sam Harold. Harold lets a guy blow by, puts up a shot, will draw the foul. And that's going to be, let's see, they get Caldwell on that one? They do, so that'll be his second foul.
That's 2 on him, yeah. Both fouls on Caldwell out of the gate. Great move by Sam Harold at the elbow. Ran that little flare action over the top, faked the handoff, and both defenders kind of stepped towards Langendorfer, and Sammy was able to get to the basket for an easy look.
Harold, a 71% free throw shooter, missed the first one.
And that's one of the stats for the Bears that I think is really telling. We've shot for the year 76 free throws, and Sammy's got 31 of them. Almost half of the free throws here taken by Sam Harold.
Second one is rattles and rolls and no good. Rebound comes down to Stryker.
Well, your hometown rim should be kinder to you than that.
Absolutely. They fire it down quickly. Owen Rupp goes baseline, throws the ball away. He was looking for Caldwell, or LeBeau, I guess, and just airmailed it.
Yeah, he got stuck down on the baseline, didn't know what to do with the ball, trying to fire it to a teammate, and Kepler did a nice job coming from the backside, anticipated that and picked it off.
Harold with the basketball steps into a shot. It's good. It's inside the arc for a 2. 5-4 Stryker, 3:36 remaining first quarter. About what we expected here in this one.
Yeah, and Bears continue to get good shots out of their offense. Now it's just a matter of staying consistent with the makes.
And that's a bank off for Montague. Or I'm sorry, that's Owen Roop that made that.
Yep. Again, it kind of looked like he got stuck. Wasn't sure he knew what he wanted to do, but he was 8 feet away and did a nice job getting the ball up off the glass for the finish.
Well, we're seeing the Bears do a little bit of that pressure defense, or at least full court defense, that they did against Hicksville. They only did it in the first half, but they gave up way too many buckets, easy buckets on the other end. We'll see if they can do that tonight, if they can do a better job. Nice backcourt cut by Maddox. Langendorfer's up and good. Oh,
that's been a consistent look the Bears have been able to get every night. Get the ball to the elbow, backdoor cut by the wing. Carter Dominic's doing a great job of seeing that and putting the pass in the right place for a good finish.
Down to Daniel Donovan. He'll dish out to LeBeau, who launches a three. Makes it 10-6, Stryker.
A couple of threes here for Stryker early on. Two for 4 early from behind the arc for all of their points.
Underneath, shot up by Carter Dominic is good into contact.
That's a great strong move. That's as quick a post move as I've seen. Little shoulder fake to the right, back to his left. Nice finish off a glass there. That was a great post move by Carter Dominic. Bears need to see a lot more of that.
Montague grabs the ball. That was almost a 10-second violation, and we're going to get an offensive foul on Donovan. Wow.
They
got that on
Roop.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're
Pointed
calling
right
him
at
for the
Donovan.
moving screen, maybe kick the hip a little bit there as he was trying to screen Maddox Langendorfer. I think a favorable call for the Golden Bears.
Coach Willis wants an explanation.
I think he also thought it was a favorable call for the Golden Bears.
Langendorfer goes inside, gets the ball stolen away by LeBeau. They'll fire it down quickly to Donovan. Will has it. And we'll get back out to LeBeau, who's standing on the E in Golden Bears. LeBeau looks to drive, and he traveled with the basketball, picked his foot up.
That's 5 turnovers here early for Stryker. Good defense there, good on-the-ball defense by Jace Kepler. Got LeBeau into a tough spot and drug that back pivot foot.
Dylan Koenig checks into the game, will take over the point guard duties. He has it on the top of the key. Underneath to Brown and then back to Harold. Harold has it. Harold looks to drive, dish out to Kepler, and Donovan's right on there with him. Harold catches the ball, gives to Koenig, who gives to Carter Dominic, and Dominic with the jumper to tie things up here at 10 with 1:12 remaining first quarter.
Bears about got stuck with the ball down there. Jace Kepler gave it to Sammy Harold in a tough spot, but good ball movement and nice reversal. And Koenig found Dominic on the backside. Good offense for the Golden Bears, a nice finish.
He caught that like a wide receiver in traffic.
Yeah, and he was lucky to get it out of there.
He was. Donovan with the basketball. They'll give over to Owen Roop. Roop working on Dominic. Now, Will Donovan with it. Back to Montague. Donovan now back. And now to Daniel Donovan.
Good D by the Golden Bears right there. Koenig was stuck on Roop. Him and Kepler did a good job of switching with each other after an exchange to get out of that mismatch.
Roop was looking for the basketball, but Donovan has it, missed him. Now Will has the basketball, working on Koenig.
Koenig with a lot of energy off the bench right here. Great
absolutely.
In this half-court defense.
15 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Will Donovan with the basketball, working on Kep. He'll try to go right side. Now dish off. LeBeau will come through the key, put up a weird shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Harold. 2 seconds to play. Let's see if he fires one. He does, and wow. I'm telling you what, in most cases that might have been a foul because he got hammered as he did that.
A little bit of contact there, but you're going to get to see officials swallow the whistle most of the time.
Tied at 10 at the end of the first quarter. We're going to take this timeout. Back after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
Rooting on the Golden Bears is a tradition that brings us all together.
Just like the sports we love, another tradition has stood the test of time. Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory since 1922. We've been part of the community, supporting you in the moments of celebration and loss.
Just like a team, we understand the value of traditions and the love that binds us together.
So whether it's cheering for a win or celebrating a life well lived, remember we are here for you.
Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family owned, family focused.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
Back on the Golden Bears Sports Network, 10-10 at the end of the first quarter here on the Main Stop scoreboard. Main Stop's over when you need them. You're always near a Main Stop. Don't forget Thirsty Thursday tonight and every Thursday. Chris Malanga, Brian Arnold with you. About how we expected this one, close.
Yeah, you talked about a couple of teams that are both 2-2. They played a last possession ball game last year when they faced one another, so it's pretty much what we expected.
Stryker looking to move the ball around quite a bit. They have it underneath to Montague, puts up a shot. Oh, I don't know how he got that off.
Yeah, nice finish there. Used the left hand to protect it, little baby hook out of the right. Got the ball deep and tough to defend when the offensive player's that deep.
Koenig has it, will go left side to Sam Harold, loses the basketball, right back to Koenig. Koenig looks to drive, then he'll dish to Kep. Kepler back to Koenig. Koenig will go right side, dish out to Sam Harold. Harold double teamed. They've read the scouting report on who's taking a lot of the shots for the Bears.
Yeah, Sammy Harold's got 7 of our 10 threes on the year, and all 3 of the other guys are 1 each, so Stryker knows the outside threat when they see it.
Koenig has it on the left wing.
We're
Down low to Harold,
zone
there
out
it
of
is.
Stryker right there.
And he got it. Sam Harold makes it 13-12.
Can you jinx a team defensively? Because I think we talked them into that one there. I've not seen that before.
Absolutely.
But nice job by Sam Harold moving without the ball and was able to run baseline, get to the corner, and the Bears found him.
Stryker coming the other way. Bears defense is active, and we're going to get a traveling violation as Will Donovan was trying to come in.
6th turnover here for the Panthers, where they've been making their hay is on the boards. They've out-rebounded the Bears 5-1 through a quarter so far, but those 6 turnovers are hurting right now in a 1-point game.
Absolutely. Let's see what the Bears can do here as Kep moves back to the point guard position. Gavin Jessing in now for the Bears, as is Langendorfer.
Stryker stays in the 1-2-2. Now that elbow right there is where the ball got to, is where the Bears were able to run some good things against Hicksville the other night. You draw that bottom defender up to you and open up the backside block, or you leave an open jump shot from 15 feet. Either way, you get good offense.
They find underneath to Langendorfer, who's triple teamed. Langendorfer trying to make something happen, loses the basketball, and now we're going to get a jump ball, and they'll stay right here with the Golden Bears.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of a force in the double team right there, but Langendorfer's probably thinking about trying to get to the free throw line. Bears able to save the possession.
Sammy Harold with the basketball. We'll give to Kepler. Coach Homeyer wants them to move the ball around. Underneath to Langendorfer. Langendorfer steps through a defender, puts up a shot, and good.
Nice soft touch there by Maddox Langendorfer.
Tell you what, Stryker's defense in that zone, they collapse really easily, and it makes it really challenging in the paint.
Well, for the Bears, they're working hard to clog the middle because they know the last place they want to react is to the three-point line. Other than Sam Harold, they're not concerned about any outside shooting, so everything's packed in the middle. But need to get the ball to that elbow, that high post area, because there is some room to operate there, and it's going to make the defense react either to run to the ball or to leave the backside open.
Donovan with the basketball. And Michael Donovan has checked into the game now too. So you got all 3 Donovans on the floor. 3 ball is no good by Will.
Good backside rebound by Maddox Langendorfer.
Cap will bring it up, go left side to Maddox. Now to Sam. Back top of the key, Jessing. Jessing will go over to right side to Kepler. Underneath to Carter Dominic, and then out. Sam Harold launches another 3. This one off front iron. Nice job there by Jessing to get the rebound, and we're going to say it's going to stay right here.
You can hear a little bit of disagreement from the Stryker fans.
Oh, no, it's not staying right here.
I was going to say, I thought that was pretty close, but I thought the official had the first call right off of LeBeau when him and Jessing were fighting for that rebound.
Well, it is a Stryker ball.
But it was in front of the Stryker bench, so I'm sure he had some help making the call there.
Donovan will drive, lose the basketball. Langendorfer's racing. Now they give to Kepler. Oh my goodness, they missed Sam Harold. Sam didn't know the ball was coming his way. LeBeau loses the basketball, and nice job there by Jace Kepler. Just knock it out of his hand and knock it out of bounds.
Yeah, good hustle by Kepler after the turnover to get back and not give up an easy layup.
So Daniel Donovan will give it to Rupp. Rupp will feed it in underneath. And we're going to get a foul. No, we're going to get a 3-second call. Interesting.
Interesting.
That was a quick 3 seconds.
I'm going to assume I wasn't paying attention real hard before he got the ball, but he must have been there for a bit before it got into the paint. You don't see the 3-second call called a lot.
Kepler gives to Harold. Now underneath, Jessing will find Jace in the backside. Now back out, now cross over to Sam. Sam will drive baseline, spin move, shot, draws the foul. We'll head to the line.
Well, really, really good move by Sam Harold. I'm not even sure how he's going to split that double team, but that was about as smooth as you could be.
Time now for some Welling Construction free throws. Welling Construction, a third-generation family-owned general contractor for quality custom homes, renovation projects, and commercial work. Contact us at 419-636-3712. First one from Sam is good to extend the Bears' lead.
We talked about it already. The Bears have shot, coming into the game, 75, 76 free throws, and Sam Harold shot 31 of those. So he's the guy that gets to the line tonight. He's the only player in the game that's been to the line. That's his 4th free throw attempt.
16-12 now.
The Bears get a chance to set up that 3-quarter court pressure, a little 2-on-2.
Oh, Montague almost traveled.
And Bears had a good opportunity to trap him in the corner there.
3 ball is no good. Rebound comes down strong to Carter Dominic. Now Langendorfer's running. Langendorfer goes baseline. Oh, misses the shot. 2 people end up on the court.
Yeah,
now the other way, LeBeau.
Feels like that needs to be something.
And shot is good, and Carter Dominic's to draw a foul. That makes it 17-14 now, with one coming from Donovan.
First foul of the night for the Golden Bears. Nice touch on that by Donovan in the paint. Little spin move back to his left shoulder and good finish through contact. Yeah, I'm not sure the one at the other end, it's either a charge or a block because you got bodies flying everywhere. That can't be nothing. There's an awful lot of contact for it to be nothing.
Yep.
But it led to an easy transition bucket for Stryker.
17-15 now. Stryker goes into the full court press, and they're going to get a turnover. Nope, it was kicked off of Stryker. Jacob Cadwell, who's back in the game with 2 fouls.
Yeah, 2 players with 2 fouls for Stryker right now. Both him and Owen Rupp.
Carter Brown loses the basketball, gets it back. They're going to have to get it over its timeline quick. They do. Cap will hand to Carter Dominic. Now to Sam. Sam travel with the basketball. Jacob Myers will check in for Stryker.
Just a 4th turnover for the Bears. They've been pretty solid with the basketball. The ones have been silly. The one where Kepler just threw to Sam when he wasn't waiting or wasn't looking for the ball. So, for the most part, taking good care of the basketball for the Bears.
Stryker has it, stolen away by Dylan Koenig.
Great deny out there by Dylan Koenig. Again, comes in and gives great minutes off the bench. Defensively is what he's in there for, and to do this, handle the basketball, get it where it needs to be, take care of it.
Draw the foul from LeBeau.
And bring a ton of energy.
That's right.
He brings a ton of energy when he's on the floor.
And he likes defending the big guys, you know what I mean? Usually it's a mismatch, but he can scrap with the best of them.
Yeah. And where Coach Homeyer likes to see him is out there on the perimeter pestering anybody that wants to handle the ball, and he was able to do that the last time. That was good.
Koenig with the basketball. We'll give to Kep, now right back to him. Now over to Carter Dominic, back to Koenig. Koenig on the right perimeter.
Well, that's an overload if I've ever seen one. I think we had all 5 Bears on the opposite side of the paint, on the home side of the gym there.
Underneath, Carter Dominic misses the shot. Rebound tipped around. Up and good for Carter Brown.
Carter Brown, right place at the right time, picking up the garbage and finishing that off.
19-15 now. Bears lead over Stryker with 2 minutes to play here in the half. Donovan misses the shot. Rebound will come down to Carter Brown. That was Daniel Donovan. Figured this game out. Anytime you don't know who the player is, just say Donovan.
You got it. Yeah, you have about a 40% chance of being right.
Absolutely. Koenig with it. Will go underneath to Carter Dominic, who nearly gets it knocked away. Kept with it. Now back to Dominic. Foul line. Shot up. Good. Nice stroke there from Carter Dominic. And we've got a timeout for Stryker.
couple of nice 17, 18-foot jump shots from Carter Dominic tonight. Big buckets for the Bears.
It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we will just keep it right here and kind of recap this game for you. Bears lead is 21-15. Coach Willis wanted that timeout. Sam Harold has 9 points. Carter Dominic has 6 points. 2 points out of Carter Brown right now on the floor. And
Langendorfer's got 4 for the Bears, and then over on the other side, Caldwell with his 5 points leads the way for Stryker. But you look at 21-15. We're near the end of the first half, so you're thinking, not very good offensive game, but the offenses haven't been bad. Both teams are getting good shots. The defense has been fantastic.
Absolutely.
And really defensive rebounding has been real solid. You're getting one shot. You don't make the first when the ball's heading the other way, and both teams are doing, like I said, a great job of playing defense against one another, not giving up anything easy or early in the offense.
Stryker gets it out of the timeout. They'll give to Donovan. He'll go over to Caldwell. Caldwell working against Chase Kepler, works around a screen underneath, and we're going to get a foul on the floor. That's going to be on Dylan Koenig. That'll be his first, team's second of the quarter. Again, I feel like we say this every game, but you don't know who hasn't joined us, but 5 fouls in a quarter gets you shooting 2. There's no more 7.5.
Yeah, and it's been interesting how much that has not been a factor in the games that we've done so far.
Absolutely. 3 ball for Stryker, goes in and out, rebound comes down, and we're gonna get a step on the bay, a travel with it. Okay, so that'll be another turnover for the Panthers.
Yeah, that gets them to 10 now in the first half with a minute to play.
Interestingly enough, though, it doesn't feel like they've had 10 turnovers. You know what I mean? It feels
right. Yeah, the game doesn't feel sloppy.
No,
it doesn't feel like it's been out of control anywhere. Some of them been some tough luck things, an offensive foul. That one there off a great offensive rebound, shuffled his feet a little bit, trying to kick it out to the shooter.
All right, Bears will bring it up with 1:06 to play. Sam Harrell with the basketball, gets double teamed, gives to Carter Dominic. Cross court to Maddox. Langendorfer has to catch that like it's on the football field.
Good thing we had a tall guy that can leap a little bit.
Absolutely.
Dominic knew who he was throwing to.
Langendorfer motions for Kepler. I think maybe the Bears are going to play for 1 here. Doesn't seem to be a lot of urgency. Jessing with it.
I don't know if they're playing for 1 or for the best one right now that they can get, just being patient. But, yeah, Coach Homeyer seems to be imploring them to take it back. Let's reset things. 30 seconds left. If you can be the last one to touch it here at the end of the half, you know you're going in with a lead.
22 seconds to play here.
Stryker's perfectly fine letting us dribble it out here. Dribble it down, I should say, until we decide we want to run offense and get to our shot.
12. Now it starts to move. Jessing with it now back to Kep. Kep will go underneath. Turnover for the Bears. Stryker coming the other way. Stryker puts up a shot, no good, off balance, and that's the way it's going to end. 21-15 at the end of the third quarter action of play here on the Golden Bear Sports Network. And, pretty well played game.
Yeah, really, it hasn't been bad. For a weeknight, both teams been off for the weekend, really getting after each other defensively. It's been a pretty decently played game at this point.
Absolutely, it has been, and we're at 21-15, and we're going to have some stats for you coming up, but we're going to take our first break of the halftime show as we're in the Bryan Athletic Boosters halftime show. We're going to take this time out, come back with stats and more after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
Why do so many people travel to Jason East Automotive Services in Edgerton when they want their vehicles repaired? Because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have over 60 years of experience fixing the problems that other mechanics couldn't. They work on all makes and models, and they specialize on imports. Recently, they have expanded their service area by almost 50%, and they've hired Eston Knerk to their staff. So if you have a vehicle, foreign or domestic, that you want fixed right the first time, take it to Jason Dietsch Automotive Services on the east side of Edgerton.
Discover affordable transfer opportunities at Northwest State.
Start here and save thousands on tuition.
Our advising team will help you get your credits transferred.
So don't wait another minute. Get started today.
Halftime here on the Golden Bears Sports Network, 21-15 on the Main Stop scoreboard. Main Stops open when you need them. You're always near a Main Stop. Don't forget about Thirsty Thursday. Every Thursday, the Main Stops of Northwest Ohio. Chris Malanga, Brian Arnold here with you in the Bryan Athletic Boosters halftime show. And let's take a look at some team stats as we get started here in our halftime show. And hoping these have updated. It did not update. Let's pull those off for just a second while they update, and we'll look at individual stats.
Yeah, we'll go on the Stryker side of things. Right now, leading scorer for Stryker, Daniel Donovan, comes in averaging 16, has just 3 points on a traditional three-point play. Gavin LeBeau has a 3 for his 3 points. Jacob Caldwell leading the way. The seniors got 5 points off of a 3 and a 2, and then both Devin Montague and Owen Rupp off the bench. For Roop, I'm sorry. Both those players have 2. On the Bryan side of things, led by their leading scorer, Sammy Harrell comes in averaging 16. He's halfway there. He's got 9. He's got the lone three-point bucket for Bryan at this point. Carter Dominic, a real nice first half, hitting some jump shots for the Bears and a nice post move. He's got 6. Maddox Langendorfer had a bucket in both quarters for 4, right about his average of 5.5. And Carter Brown, over his average of 1.5. He got a nice putback off an offensive rebound for 2 points to get the Bears to their 21.
All right, the team stats look like this.
All right, we'll start with Stryker. 4 of 6 for 2-point field goals at this point, 2 of 8 for 3-point field goals. They're not getting a lot of shots, and that's probably because of that big number next to the turnovers, 10 turnovers. The pace of the game has not been fast. Teams aren't getting a lot of shots, and to lose 10 possessions to turnovers is going to cut down your shot attempts. On the other side, and 2 bench points there. You can see the only player that scored off the bench so far is Owen Roop for Stryker. Field goals on the Bryan side of things from 2. The Bears are 8 of 13, shot it really well from inside the arc. Only taken 3 threes, made one of those. That was Sammy Harold, the team leader in that. Sammy's got all 4 of the free throw attempts. He's 2 of 4 from the line. Bears have 5 turnovers and no bench points. So relatively clean half there for both teams, but especially for the Bears with just 5 turnovers. One big number, I think, in Stryker's favor to this point has been they're out rebounding the Bears by a couple, able to keep some possessions alive. Early on there, especially in the first quarter where they had a couple possessions where they got 3 shots at the rim because of good second chances.
Yeah, I was going to say that the second chance points are really a difference. Golden Bears haven't done terrible at it, but they've definitely been out-rebounded by Stryker.
Yeah, it's not a whopping margin, but it's a margin that I don't know if it's concerning, but you want to see every coach. I don't know if you ever met a coach that said we don't want to out-rebound the other team or we don't want to be great on the boards. So, especially when it's on the other team's offensive end, to give them second chances, that hurts a defensive possession if you work really hard and then give up an offensive rebound.
Absolutely. Well, it's halftime here on the Golden Bears Sports Network, 21-15. We've got the 5th and 6th graders playing some hoops out there, and we're going to take this time out after this, and we'll be back with more after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
To the Bryan Golden Bear fans, those who made donations to the cause,
to the school board and administration, and everyone who played a role in this project. We just want to say
thank you!
Phase 2 of the capital improvement project includes field upgrades at Rec Park, a new softball field, and revitalization of soccer fields on the former Washington School property, and renewal of practice fields on the BCS campus. Let's finish the project and build champions.
Go Bears! Bryan Bill!
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
Halftime here at the Golden Bears Sports Network from Bryan High School. We're in the Bryan Athletic Boosters halftime show. The Bears lead 21-15 over the Stryker Panthers. Chris Malanga, Brian Arnold with you, and about what we expected to see out of these 2 teams. A close basketball game, a very physical game, and that's kind of where we're at the half.
And Coach Woolis, one of his keys was to match Bryan's energy. I think that's been good for both teams. Energy level's been good. Intensity, effort's been really good on the defensive end, and I think that's what's led to the low scoring, the 21-15 score at the half. Stryker probably not very happy with the 10 turnovers. They know that's limited some offensive possessions too. You want every possession to end with a shot, ideally, and they've not been able to do that, double digits now. So, I think both coaches will be happy with the defensive end of the floor. Now they're talking about what are we going to do. Both teams have thrown that 1-2-2 at each other. They've tried to trap a little bit. The Bears have thrown a 3/4 court trap, and they've both played some aggressive man-to-man. So, like you said, it's almost been mirror image with the two teams of what they're trying to do to one another. And it's just a matter of who's going to execute and who's going to get the stops they need in the second half.
Just a couple of scores from around the region that we're tracking in girls basketball action is Liberty Center 41, Edgerton 10 at the half. Also in the first quarter, Wasion is defeating Delta 12-0. That's also a girls game. Riverdale is up over Pandora Gilboa in girls basketball 17-14. And those are all the scores that are reported right now in the region. By the way, Bryan did defeat Stryker 50-35 in the JV game tonight. So there you have it.
I'd be interested in one score that you gave there, Liberty Center and Edgerton. I know when the Lady Bears played Edgerton the other day, the leading scorer for the Bulldogs wasn't playing. Olivia Farnham was out with an injury, unable to go, and I'd be interested to know, that was just Monday.
Yep.
So if she's still out, that's a really tough break for Edgerton against two of the better teams they're going to see on their schedule in our Lady Bears and in the Tigers from Liberty Center to not have their best player. And it sounds, I would assume, by that score that they don't have her tonight. So hopefully she's able to get healthy soon and be back. Whether it's for the Route 49 Classic or at the first of the year, you hate to see any kid have to sit out, especially one that loves to play basketball as much as she does. Hopefully she'll be back in a hurry.
Absolutely, and she definitely is that way that makes that team go. She is.
Yeah, we saw that the other night. And they had a couple of girls step up and play really good ball games in her absence, but that's tough to ask, but to replace a 20-point-a-game scorer right away.
Absolutely.
Against good competition.
Yeah, in Liberty Center is going to be right at the top of the league with the Golden Bears. So that is, you're right.
Yeah, that's
two tough asks right there.
Yeah, tough games back to back.
Want to thank our sponsors bringing you the game. They include Andrews O'Neill & Lowe, Bryan Parks and Rec, Fackler Monument, Newcomer Schaefer, Spangler and Brininger, Oberlin, Turnbull, Funeral Home and Crematory, Veteran Services of Williams County, Bryan Athletic Boosters, Danielle Van Atta Agency, Jason Dietsch Automotive Services, Northwest State Community College, and Starks Plumbing and Heating. All right, we're going to check our upcoming GBSN schedule here because we've got our holiday break coming in, which means the Holiday Classic. So we'll be at Defiance tomorrow. Saturday night. I keep thinking it's Friday night. It's Thursday. We got one more day yet. Saturday night, it'll be Bryan Defiance from Defiance. We'll have that game for you. I have to fix this graphic. It's going to be only on WOSN and BryanSports.com. It will not be on Q96.5 tomorrow night. If you want that game, you can listen to Andy on 100.9. Then we're going to go to Napoleon girls basketball on Monday night. It's going to be you, me, and special guest Reese Grotehouse, who knows more about basketball than either one of us.
Combined, absolutely. I hope she knows what she's in for.
Yeah, and then we've got the Holiday Classic coming up the 28th and 29th. We're going to have a great time with that. We're going to carry all the games, so 4 games tonight, 2 JV and 2 varsity. We're going to carry all those games for you on BryanSports.com. And then after the new year, we head to Archbold for boys basketball on January 11th, and that's going to be as the Bears open their league schedule. So going to be pretty tough to do. So we're excited about that, excited about going to Defiance and Napoleon and then the Holiday Classic. I'm excited for this.
Yeah, you're not going to wish time away, and you don't want anything to go too fast, but we're not too far away from that January league slate starting up for both the boys and the girls teams, and things will get pretty busy and pretty intense at that point.
Absolutely. 21-15 here. Stryker gets the ball to start the quarter. Jacob Caldwell with it, gets over to Donovan.
Bears come out in man-to-man, not in the zone right now.
Free ball is airballed, and we're getting a traveling violation on the rebound.
Gave LeBeau just a little extra room out there. It looked good, looked confident taking the shot, just not able to draw any iron.
Bears going the other way. Kepler with it. Bounce pass underneath to Langendorfer. Langendorfer gives to Carter Dominic, and we're going to get is that a foul? I don't know what happened there. I didn't see a signal made.
No foul called. I'm not quite sure, just a reset.
They get underneath. Carter Dominic with the right hand up and good.
Well, it's a well-designed out-of-bounds play.
Absolutely.
Dominic, the trailer behind Maddox Langendorfer, got everybody's attention on the first cutter. He ran on through, and the second cutter came right behind on the trail for an easy bounce pass and finish.
LeBeau has it. He'll go baseline, then dish out to Daniel Donovan, who finishes it. LeBeau had a wide open three.
Yeah, good look by LeBeau. Penetrated baseline, and Donovan came down hard from the free throw line. Good pass, good finish for Stryker.
Kept with the basketball. He'll go right side to Langendorfer. They'll feed underneath to Carter Dominic again. Dominic gets double teamed. He'll dish to Sam. Now back to Kep. Kep drives, foul line, shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Langendorfer, puts it up, draws the foul. So Maddox Langendorfer missed the shot, but will go to the line and take 2 Welling Construction free throws.
Nice job on the offensive boards right there. You know, the one thing we didn't talk about at the half, Jace Kepler, the second leading scorer for the Bears, averaging 11.5 a night, has not scored. That may have been the first shot he's taken tonight.
Yeah, I think you're right. First one up and no good. Next one, no good. Carter Dominic fires the ball back on the rebound.
Yeah, great job on the tip out by Carter Dominic.
They'll just
strong on the
it.
free throw, and nice job by him getting a hand on that.
Underneath, Harold bumped, puts up a shot, no good. Kepler finds the rebound, and it goes to a Stryker Panther who saves it, and now they're coming down quickly. Caldwell with it. Caldwell gives
There's
back
about
out to
fell
Donovan.
asleep there defensively. Everybody's eyes went on the ball fake, and he had the lane to drive.
Donovan will dish out to Caldwell, who launches a three. No good. Rebound comes down to Harold. He'll wait
Nice
for
no-look
traffic
pass there by Donovan.
Yeah.
I think the Stryker fans were ready to come out of their seats there if Caldwell could hit that.
Kep with the basketball, goes right side. Now gives to Sam on the left side. Sam drives in, gives to Dominic. Dominic, foul line extended, shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Langendorfer. Gets it poked away, gets it back. Now to Carter Brown. They'll
Nice
reset.
activity here early in the third by Maddox Langendorfer. 2 big offensive rebounds to save possessions. The Bears immediately here to start the third quarter are better on the boards.
Yep.
I don't know whether that was a point of emphasis in the locker room or not, but that's gotten a lot better.
I bet it was. Kepler missed a shot, and then we're going to get a jump ball. No, we're not. We're going to get a foul on Maddox Langendorfer. A hold on the rebound.
Yeah, staying active. Bears coming out ice cold here. They've got 1 of 5 from the field here to start the third quarter and still getting good looks at jump shots.
Stryker will bring it up. Will Donovan working against Kep. Will go to his right side. Give to Daniel Donovan. Right back to Will, quick. Now to Daniel, top of the key. Donovan will dribble inside, miss the shot again. Bodies on the floor, no calls.
Boy,
either way.
Yeah. Nobody wants to make a block charge call, but I thought Langendorfer did a good job of beating him to the spot and getting there. And that just ended up being a turnover for Donovan once he lost his feet.
Kepler with it. Kep will give to Sam Harold. Harold drives the lane, puts up a shot with the right hand. Good. Nice move by Sam to get his 11th point.
Really nice move. Kind of running they like to call that the stampede cut, just running hard at the ball as he received it. He was working downhill and then attacked the basket for a great finish.
And he wasn't worried about the defenders in his way.
No, if you're Sam, you're not too worried about anything on the tracks. Everybody else better get out of the way.
3 ball is no good for Stryker. A nice rebound by Sam. He just tips it to Kepler. And now Kepler runs it to Carter Dominic, loses it. LeBeau has a scoop shot, misses. And now the Bears will have it and get forward. And Coach Homeyer wants a timeout. The official's like, yep, for sure. Timeout sponsored by Bryan Ford Lincoln North Main Street. Bryan, where good values mean a great deal. Full timeout, we're going to take it with them. Back after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
Let's play together. Bryan, Ohio will have a new inclusive playground on the site of the former Lincoln Elementary School. An inclusive playground is a place for children and families of all physical, mental, and social abilities to learn, play, and grow together. We are currently raising funds with the goal of starting construction this fall. The Lincoln Park Inclusive Playground Project is an initiative of Bryan Parks and Recreation using a project fund at the Bryan Area Foundation. To learn more or make a donation, visit BryanAreaFoundation.org.
Back on the Golden Bears Sports Network, 25-17. And got a good basketball game going around here, but not a lot of scoring in this half.
No, it's good. That's kind of carried forward from the first half. Bears came out a little bit cold shooting the basketball, even though they're getting good looks. Stryker the same way. 1 of 5 from the field for Stryker to start the half. The Bears just with 2 buckets. But that defensive intensity for both teams has been very good.
Absolutely. Kepler will drive, look for some help, getting bumped around, finds Maddox Langendorfer, who misses the layup. Stryker coming the other way. Boy,
just a great look, and you're not going to be any more by yourself under the basket than what Maddox Langendorfer just was.
Stryker with it, 3:47 remaining. Bears double teaming Donovan.
And that feels like that's happening to everybody who's got the ball in their hands. Very rarely, unless you want to be out at 25 feet. Are you anywhere where there aren't a couple defenders on you? Not easy to run offense in this game tonight.
Absolutely, both sides. Shot up by Donovan is no good. Rebound comes down to Langendorfer, then Donovan taps the ball away, and Max will go get it.
More good defense there by the Bears. Tough shot for Donovan, tried to force one up there. And we're probably going to see a few more of those from both teams here with the way the defense has been, not giving you a lot of clean looks. We're going to see a few more forces as we go.
Yep. Kept with it. We'll give it to Langendorfer on the right wing. Underneath now to Brown. Brown gets double teamed. Will draw the foul. And that's going to be on number 20, Will Donovan. That'll be his first.
Yeah, Carter Brown just got the ball right there in a bad spot. A little about the walk away. A nice double by Stryker, but he did a great job grabbing the ball strong, stepping to the pass, and then right through the double team to split it, and didn't leave the Stryker defenders much of a choice other than to foul him or just get out of the way.
Jacob Myers checks in, as does Jacob Freilich. Shot is missed by Jessing. Rebound will come down to the Panthers.
Got another nice look off and out of bounds play there. Jessing just left that one short.
2:50 remaining, 25-17 Bears. Donovan goes baseline, puts up a shot, will draw the foul, misses the shot. Let's see who the foul is on. That's going to be on Sam Harold. That'll be his first, team second of the quarter, and that'll put Donovan to the line. This is Daniel Donovan, who's averaging 75% from the line. Leading scorer for the Panthers at 15.8 per game.
Nice shot fake by Donovan, got Jessing in the air, and then Harold a little bit late on the rotation, stuck in a bad spot on the help side and had to foul the shooter.
First one by Donovan is missed. Next one is good. 25-18. Bears lead is 7 with 2:44 remaining here.
Just 2 of 3 from the line for Stryker tonight. All of those trips by Donovan.
So it's been basically Donovan and Sam Harold running, shooting foul shots tonight?
Those two are getting the foul shooting contest going.
Blocked by Donovan. Turnover for the Bears. Caldwell launches a 3, no good. Rebound comes down to Jessing. Boy, Jessing did a great job getting that rebound.
Really nice job. Used some strength right there to hold the Stryker defender away and grab it with the left hand.
Harold has it on the wing. Gives out to Dominic, who gives to Jessing. Shot is off. Rebound comes down to Harold, who puts through the middle. Shot is blocked. Harold hits the deck. Loose ball picked up by Stryker.
There's a couple of block shots the last couple possessions.
Donovan will come in and will get the charge.
Really great job by Carter Brown. Hustling back, beat him to the spot, and he just took the punishment.
So Donovan picks up foul number 2. I don't think the Stryker JV players understood what was going on. They were hooting and hollering, thinking that was a block.
Well, when you're in an 18-point ball game in the third quarter, you saw the ball go through the net, you're excited regardless.
Right. Absolutely.
But a great job, like I said, by Carter Brown and beating him to the spot, taking the abuse.
Harold gives to Carter Dominic, baseline, Dominic up, no good. Rebound tipped around and comes down. It's going to be a jump ball. And it'll stay right here with the Golden Bears.
I think that's a nice break for the Bears.
Yep.
Look like a little bit of reaching going on.
You wonder if Dominic didn't get bumped a little bit there on that as well, and no call. Kepler will inbound. It's knocked away. Harold able to get it though. All four of the people went to the person that received the ball.
They saw that trap in the corner, a little blood in the water like sharks, and they just attacked the corner. They were able to get a deflection, but not enough to keep it from getting to Sam Harold.
Harold will go baseline. Harold will put up the shot, blocked again by Jacob Freilich. Stryker will come the other way.
And Stryker's done a pretty good job of trying to get longer defenders on Sam Harold and altering his shot, making life a little difficult on him.
Free ball, Caldwell is no good. Rebound comes down to Langendorfer. The Bears able to race it down quickly as they were trying to trap Langendorfer in the backcourt. Langendorfer has it now. We'll give to Harold.
Much better job by the Bears this half on the boards too. Limiting Stryker to one shot when they do get down, and then the Bears have been active on the offensive glass.
They're gonna say Langendorfer traveled.
Little shuffle of the feet there. I think he thought offensive move, and then he saw Dominic late. Feet were already moving when he decided to throw the bounce pass.
Now the question I have that I gotta believe is on everybody's mind right here is, did Sam Harold and Maddox Langendorfer split a pair of shoes? Because they each have a purple and gold and they're the opposite feet.
Who knows with shoes anymore? I don't.
Unless those are things you can buy.
I think you can buy them like that. You probably do get whatever you want, Chris, when it comes to shoes. You just got to pay for it.
That's right.
A nice little hesitation dribble there by Cadwell.
And up by good on LeBeau.
A couple of really good individual moves there by Cadwell and then LeBeau getting the ball to the basket, breaking down a couple of Bryan defenders one-on-one.
Waning moments of the third quarter and a swish for Carter Brown. Oh.
That's picking a great time to take your first three in a couple weeks and knocking one down.
And Stryker unable to get the three to fall at the end of the quarter, so we head to the fourth quarter of play. The main stop scoreboard shows Bryan 28, Stryker 20. Going to take this timeout, come back after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
To the Bryan Golden Bear fans, those who made donations to the cause,
to the school board and administration,
and everyone who played a role in this project.
We just want to say,
thank you!
Phase 2 of the capital improvement project includes field upgrades at Rec Park, a new softball field, and revitalization of soccer fields on the former Washington school property, and renewal of practice fields on the BCS campus. Let's finish the project and build champions.
Go Bears! Bryan Bill!
Discover affordable transfer opportunities at Northwest State.
Start here and save thousands on tuition.
Our advising team will help you get your credits transferred.
So don't wait another minute. Get started today.
Nobody likes an awkward silence, but you can actually use it for something good.
You haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
Back on the Golden Bear Sports Network, 28-20 as we start the fourth quarter of play. Bears in the lead.
Good look there for the senior Donovan, who's back. Exactly what Stryker wanted, and the Bryant bench yelling that entire possession, watch the corner, watch the corner. Still able to get a clean look off of it. Stryker keeps the ball after it went out of bounds off of a Golden Bear. Right now, 8-point lead for the Bears entering the fourth quarter. Now it's time for the Bears to show they can keep a lead, hold a lead, make the plays, get the stops, all the things that didn't happen last Saturday night.
Absolutely.
For Coach Homeyer's team. Second foul on Sam Harold, but really he's the only Bear with two. Stryker's got 3 players with 2. Nobody in any real foul trouble right now in an 8-point ball game.
LeBeau with the basketball. And we're going to get a travel underneath.
Yeah, I think that's a really good call. Try to get a couple of shot fakes there to get the Bears in the air. after a nice offensive rebound off a LeBeau miss. Langendorfer and Harold doing a nice job of staying on the ground and not committing a foul. Now Stryker is giving some three-quarter court pressure here. We haven't seen this yet tonight.
Little wrinkle. Everybody's got their wrinkles, and it goes right off of Jace Kepler's hands.
The Bears have done a better job. They just had 3 turnovers in the third quarter. That's 9 now for the night, 12 for Stryker. You just can't, in a position like this, those are the unforced errors that you cannot make in a ball game like this.
Stryker moving the ball around. Underneath, foul is drawn. Huh. That's going to be on Kepler, his first.
And this gets the only Stryker Panther who's been to the free throw line back to the free throw line again. Donovan's 2 for 3 from the line so far tonight. Three for 4, 7 points now to lead the way for Stryker.
Next one is good. 6-point lead for the Golden Bears. And we're going to get a timeout here. And we're going to take it with them. 7:14 remaining, 28-22 Bears. Back after this.
Discover tremendous scholarship opportunities at Northwest State. Over the past 2 years, we have awarded nearly $2 million in foundation scholarships. That's free money for college. Don't miss out. Apply today.
STEM is everywhere, like here, behind the scenes of The Walking Dead. STEM can create new worlds on and off the screen. The only limit is your imagination. Get inspired at shecanstem.com.
Back on the Golden Bear Sports Network, 28-22. Bears lead here in the fourth quarter with 7:14 remaining. Main stop score. Main stop, so when you need them, you're always near a main stop. Don't forget about Thirsty Thursday every Thursday. Stryker again in that three-quarter court press defense. Bears will get it over. Kepler has it. I'll go to Sam Harold.
Nice job breaking the pressure there, getting the ball to the middle that time, and now you see Stryker's extending that zone, almost make it look like a real high 2-3 zone, bring the back line up. They're really going to extend everything. They're not going to allow Bryan to stand and hold the ball because they're behind. They're trying to eliminate any penetration, keep the ball out of the middle the best they can.
They're basically that zone coming out. Every time the ball comes out, the 2 front guys come out.
Yeah, it's just a matter of, can the Bears take care of the basketball? And run time off the clock. If Stryker's going to allow us to swing it around the perimeter, stay in the zone, Bears can eat up a lot of time here. But at some point, you want to look to be aggressive and still look at the basket. You're going to have to score more points than where you're at right now to win this basketball game.
Bears get it underneath. Now back out to Carter Brown. Brown stops at the foul line, extended, puts up a shot. No good. Rebound tipped and out of bounds off Stryker. That should stay right here.
Good break there for the Bears. That was a nice looking jump shot, but the Bears had Carter Dominic wide open on the block once Stryker started to scramble a little bit more.
Those of you listening on Q96.5, we're having a little bit of problem with our stream. Can't figure this one out. Everything looks good on our end, but it's not going out. And now we're going to foul on Stryker. That'll be on number 3, Gavin LeBeau.
I like the aggressiveness Carter Dominic's shown. We talked about that at the beginning of the game. He hadn't scored much the last couple of games, was aggressive early in the year, and he's been looking for a shot a lot more tonight, and that's been good for the Bears.
Definitely.
9 points for him now, his first trip to the line tonight.
That's good. He has double figures now. So him and Sam both at double figures.
And the most important, back at that 8-point lead, and now key to the game for Coach Homeyer's defensive stops.
Yep.
So can the Bears get the stops here in the fourth quarter that they need?
3 ball in the air is good, and the answer right there is no.
Not that trip.
30-25 now on the main stop scoreboard.
Stryker now just 3 of 16 from 3, but that was the right time to hit the third one for sure.
Stryker defense getting much more intense as the clock winds down. Bears have to take care of every possession. Kepler with it, top of the key. He's double teamed. Gets it over to Carter Brown. Brown gives to Harold. Harold launches a 3. Got it. Wasn't pretty, but it counts. It
Big
rattled.
hit right there. Big shot for Sam Harold. Stryker extending that defense out, trying to trap everywhere. Got a turnover there by LeBeau, shuffling his feet a little bit. Coach Wallace asking for a jump stop the next time.
Bears break the press, and then we're gonna get a foul on, was he just pointing at Donovan? Yes, he was. I thought he was pointing the other way. Stryker fans want to travel. I don't know that he would travel without getting bumped first.
No, a little bit of bump in there. Trying to be aggressive, trying to take the ball away. Stryker's going to have to start taking some chances now. Well, the Bryan bench would like that ball underneath, as would anybody who's inbounding a ball.
Yes, they would.
Plus, they've got some really nice looks off of their baseline out of bounds plays this part.
But this would waste more time.
Yeah, and foul's probably above free throw line, top of the key, so going on the side was the correct move.
Yep. Cross over to Sam Harold. Harold thought about a 3, but right now I think the Bears are interested in running some clock.
Yeah, get the right shot. You still want to get shots. Got to run offense, but get the right shot.
Foul line extended for Harold is good.
And I'd say anytime you can get a good open look from Sammy Harold, that's the right shot. Get stops without fouls. Make every shot tough on this end for Stryker. Contest everything. And then defensive rebound on misses.
And a 3 ball there is no good. Rebound comes down to Langendorfer, and he got people all over him. He's able to get out with the basketball.
Yeah, good strong rebound. Ripped it, protected it, got it away from the Stryker Panthers.
Langendorfer with it on the right side. He'll feed under to Carter Dominic. I like that one-on-one matchup. Carter needs to go to the hole. Puts up a shot and it misses the ball, but then the ball's on the floor, and we've got, I think, a jump ball.
Jump ball is going to be a fortunate call here for the Bears. Stay at that end.
Well, Carter Dominic is just so frustrated because he has gotten murdered every time he goes to the hole.
I thought that was a good, strong move, too. I really did. I thought he did a nice job at going up through the defender, who was not stationary, wasn't planted, so he should have probably ended up with some free throws there, and there's a lot of contact again.
Shot missed by Langendorfer, so it's a 10-point game, 35-25. 3 ball in the air again, and that's buried for Caldwell. Now Coach Holmeyer wants a timeout.
I think that was Jacob Myers who just checked in. That's the first we've seen him tonight. Big 3 off the bench for that young man.
So we've got a Bryan Ford Lincoln timeout. Timeout sponsored by Bryan Ford Lincoln, North Main Street, Bryan, where good values mean a great deal. Back after this, 35-28 Bears.
To the Bryan Golden Bear fans, those who made donations to the cause.
To the school board and administration.
And everyone who played a role in this project.
We just want to say,
thank you!
Phase 2 of the capital improvement project includes field upgrades at Rec Park, a new softball field, and revitalization of soccer fields on the former Washington school property, and renewal of practice fields on the BCS campus. Let's finish the project and build champions.
Go Bears! Bryan Bill!
Back on the Golden Bear Sports Network. It is 35-28 Bears. It was a 10-point lead, and then a 3 ball by Jacob Myers. Yep. Bears have it. Carter Dominic underneath, puts up a shot. Got that one.
Got that one and the foul.
And the
Great
foul.
job. Nice shot fake and good, strong finish through contact.
I'm wondering if some of that frustration that Carter Dominic has had there, the officials saw that and was like, maybe kept a little bit of an eye on it.
And I think,
you
haven't gotten it the last couple times. Langendorfer didn't get the call. Dominic didn't get the call. You couldn't go 3 straight times with a lot of contact with nothing called.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, what?
Oh, blood on the jersey. Looks like he's got blood on the jersey for Langendorfer, so he's going to go make a quick trade.
No good. Rebound comes down to Donovan. Daniel will bring it up.
Daniel Donovan's doing it on both ends, doing everything he can for these Stryker Panthers right now, trying to bring them back in this ball game.
Cross court over to Donovan. He'll drive, kick out to Will Donovan. Now back to Daniel. Daniel drives. 3 Golden Bears, and he called it travel?
He did call travel.
Wow.
That's a tough one right there. I'm not so sure. Seems strange to me. There's been a lot of traveling calls, really tight on the feet shuffling, but you want to take the ball around the rim, you may get whacked in the upside the head a few times before anything gets called.
Bears will bring it down. Sam Harold with it.
Good job by the Bears again, breaking pressure, strong with the ball. Good, nice improvement with the way we're handling the ball, taking care of things.
Shot up and good for Carter Dominic. Bears have an 11-point lead, 39-28.
LeBeau tried to draw the charge there, and again, that's the way we've seen that called all night. The official was having nothing to do with it.
3 ball by Donovan is no good. Rebound comes down to Maddox Langendorfer, and Coach Homeyer, I think, wanted to get a timeout there to save that. It's going to be a full timeout. Timeout sponsored by Bryan Ford Lincoln, North Main Street. Bryan, where good values mean a great deal. We're just going to keep this right here as we're at 39-28 and talk about the end of this game here and what you see both teams trying to accomplish here.
Well, I think what we've seen is the Bears have been executing on offense, handling the pressure, doing a nice job of finish off possessions with buckets. On the other end, Stryker's got to knock down some threes. They've got 2 in this quarter. Missed the last couple they took, and the big thing's been for the Bears, when Stryker's missed, they've limited it to 1 shot. They've gone and got rebounds. Maddox Langendorfer's been great on the boards here in this quarter here, specifically for the Bears, going and getting some good defensive rebounds. And they're doing a nice job in the front court. Brown and Langendorfer have really been handling the bulk work of the ball handling against the pressure, trying to get the ball to Kepler in the middle or Harold up the sideline. And that's been working. No reason to go away from it as far as the Bears are concerned. Stryker's sitting at 3 team fouls, down 11. I think we're probably going to see them have to be really aggressive every possession. Probably going to see them put the Bears on the line here at some point. They can't afford to let Bryan come down, run offense, burn clock, and eat this clock up here with just 2:36 left.
2:36 remaining. Bears lead is 11.
Nice flash by Sam Harold to come help get that ball inbound and break the pressure. Yeah, I think Coach Willis would have come out of his shoes there if that travel didn't get called the way it's been called against his Panthers tonight. A little bit of shuffling the feet there by Sammy Harold, got a little ahead of himself.
Up and counted in the foul. So 39-30 with a chance to make it 31.
Great individual effort there by Daniel Donovan. Just wouldn't be denied getting the ball to the basket. Did a nice job pulling it down and under Maddox Langendorfer. Drew the contact, good finish.
Here's a Welling Construction free throw. Welling Construction, a 3rd-generation family-owned general contractor for quality custom homes, renovation projects, and commercial work. Contact us at 419-636-3712. Bears lead is 8, 2:23 remaining. Pressure coming. Bears able to break it, get it underneath to Carter Dominic, shot up and off glass and good.
Another good finish by Carter Dominic, through some contact right there at the rim, and it's been consistent. The officials are letting him play at the rim.
3 ball for Strikers, no good. Rebound comes down to Carter Brown, and they're gonna call a jump ball. Oh, I don't know about
that one. He got him wrapped up from behind.
So that'll stay with Stryker.
Been a lot of junior high jump ball calls here where there probably should have been some reaches called, and that's probably been in both ways, I would say.
Yep. Underneath, Donovan puts it up and in.
Yeah, nice seal by Donovan and a really good pass to him right there for the finish.
Double team. Langendorfer gets it over. Down to Carter Dominic. Dominic getting hammered, and Dominic will head to the line. Actually, one more, that's it. There's one more foul to give.
Yeah, that was the fourth, so next one will put us on the line for double bonus. So I guess you don't have to say double bonus, just bonus now.
Yeah, just bonus, yep.
Yeah, what I've liked the last few possessions out of the Bears is we're still running offense.
Yep, for sure. Underneath, Dominic gets the bucket and the foul.
Boy, Carter Dominic is just looking like a whole different kid from what we've seen the last couple of games. Really aggressive, great post move right there by the junior. Nice finish with the left hand off glass. And the best part about that is that's the fifth foul for Stryker, shooting the rest away, and we get 2 on this one.
Yep.
So I guess that is a double bonus.
Well, we only get 1 on this one because he made the shot. And we're going to get a foul on the rebound. So that's going to be the 4th team foul for the Bears.
And that's the one you don't want. The Bears don't want to be in a position where we're giving Stryker anything free at the free throw line.
Dylan Koenig checks into the game.
Defensive player coming in for a defensive possession.
Yep, for sure. Donovan shot up, and we're going to get a foul, I believe.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Sam Harold. Donovan going to the basket there, and that's 4 then on Sam, the last 2 possessions.
Yep.
Or last 2 fouls were on him. You don't want to think about overtime or anything crazy like that in a 10-point game, but Sam's got to be careful too, because if something crazy would happen, we're going to need him for the duration.
Yep.
$17 overall now for Donovan, 11 here in the 4th quarter. Him and Carter Dominic have been filling up the score sheet in the 4th quarter for both teams.
That's up and good as well.
12 now in the 4th quarter for Donovan, doing everything he can to keep his team in the ball game.
43-35.
Be strong with the ball, take care of it. Know you're going to get a lot of contact. The officials may not call everything. Don't give anything away.
So that'll put Carter Brown to the line.
Carter Brown's only been at the free throw line twice this season, 2 for 2.
No good on that one.
I think Coach Omeyer would have liked to seen that shot go. I think he had Koenig at the scorer's table, maybe to get him in for Sammy Harold, who's got 4.
Shot there is missed by Stryker. They get it down to Sam. They fire underneath to Maddox. Langendorfer up and good. Oh, what a move.
Great run out. Nice bounce pass there by Sam Harold. Great job by the Bears, staying aggressive and looking to score. Could have pulled that out. Could have said, let's run some time off. But Sam Harold did a nice job of seeing the streaking Langendorfer down the side for the finish.
3 ball, no good. Rebound comes down to Donovan as a great box out. And now they go underneath and counted in the foul. And that's going to be on Carter Brown.
Nice strong offensive move there by William Donovan. Get his first bucket of the night.
Noah Hoover and Elias Oberlin will check in. Saving some starters for maybe some fouls if this gets too close.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe give
But
some
Sam's
guys
still
some
in,
rest
so.
who have played all night.
That's a miss. It didn't hit the rim, so it's going to come back to the Bears. 45-37 with 41 seconds to play here. They get it into Harold. Harold looking to move up, and we're going to get a foul on Gavin LeBeau. That'll be LeBeau's 3rd. The only real number that matters is the fact that The Bears are going to shoot some more foul shots.
Shooting 2, up 8 with 38 seconds left.
First one is up and good.
Sam came in shooting over 70% from the free throw line, looking to get back there, get his numbers up for this game.
That one's up and good. Sam with 18. 2 players with 18 for the Bears. 3 ball in the air is no good. Rebound knocked around, comes down to Oberlin. He loses the basketball and has it now, and we're going to get a traveling violation.
I think that was Noah Hoover getting in there.
Oh, Noah Hoover, that's right.
A little bit scrappy, found the ball, and then Stryker just being handsy, doing a whole lot of trying to get the ball away.
Oberlin's 12.
Probably could have went that way, could have went either way. Could have went foul, could have went travel. Bears will play through it.
3 ball for Donovan is no good. Rebound, it goes down to Will Donovan, who goes baseline, looks for some help, gives it out to Caldwell, who launches the 3, goes over the top of the rim, and that bucket is good. I really thought the top of the rim thing was a stoppage in play. Did you see that hit the top of the rim?
The top of the
backboard. I mean?
It's got to hit something on the apparatus up above.
Okay.
As long as it doesn't hit anything, it stays alive.
Okay, there you go. Well, that's good to know. As Stryker calls a timeout, I don't know if it's a full or a 30. Looks like we're sitting, so it's going to be a full timeout. So under 30 to play, and it's 47-39 Bears.
Yeah, I think we're just getting subs in on that timeout.
Okay.
Keep it rolling. We're ready to go.
So 13.7. When that goes to the timeout, you lose where you're at in the game.
Yeah. You gotta look fast because we're going to get that timeout up there real quick.
10 seconds, and Stryker just content to let him dribble it out. And the Golden Bears will win this one 47-39 over Stryker. So that'll do it, and the Bears will move to 3-2 on the season, and that's a good win for Coach Homeyer and the boys.
Yeah, good recovery after last week, the rough weekend, the rough Hicksville game. Nice job by the boys coming back tonight.
Absolutely, and good win. The last game was close, both the game against Hicksville, and then the last game against Stryker, but the Bears victorious here, and we're good to go. So we're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have some stats and get some more information to you and tell you about where we're going to be on Saturday. We're going to take this timeout. Final score 47-39 Bears. Back after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
Why do so many people travel to Jason Eats Automotive Services in Edgerton when they want their vehicles repaired? Because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have over 60 years of experience fixing the problems that other mechanics couldn't. They work on all makes and models, and they specialize on imports. Recently, they have expanded their service area by almost 50%, and they've hired Eston Knerk to their staff. So if you have a vehicle, foreign or domestic, that you want fixed right the first time, take it to Jason Dietsch Automotive Services on the east side of Edgerton.
At Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, we understand that family is at the heart of everything we do.
Being family owned and family focused is not just a slogan for us, it's a way of life. We walk alongside you during life's most challenging moments, providing a guiding hand and a shoulder to lean on.
With heartfelt care and attention to detail, we tailor each service to honor the life and the memories of your loved one. We treat you like family because your journey is our journey.
Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family owned, family focused.
The Fountain City Amphitheater provides opportunities for families and friends to have fun at many different events. After winning season 21 of The Voice on Team Kelly, Girl Named Tom recently performed a free concert on the AMP's incredible outdoor stage, thanks to numerous corporate and family sponsors.
With a 5-tier sponsorship opportunity, you can help support this project and all that is to come. Sponsorships promote brand exposure and include unique bonuses with each tier.
To learn more about how you can help provide quality programming at the AMP, visit cityofbryan.com/FC Amphitheater.
Back on the Golden Bears Sports Network, 47-39 your score as the Golden Bears victorious over the Stryker Panthers. And that was a good basketball game and a good win for the Golden Bears, who now moved to 3-2 on the season. That's a good win.
It was a really good win for Coach Homeyer's gang there after last weekend's double loss. Tough one on Saturday night. Shows they had a good week of practice Came back with great attitude. Energy was great all night. Defensive energy was good, even when the game was tight. Thanks for swinging both ways. It could have went either way. I think the boys did a great job of just working hard, staying focused, and I thought we ran good offense all second half for sure.
All right, let's take a look at some final stats here on the Golden Bears Sports Network. Go ahead, and I'll let you read them. You kept them.
All right, on the Stryker side, 2-point field goals, 10 of 16, and then the 4 of 24 from 3. They had to really try to take a lot. They took 10 threes in the fourth quarter trying to get back at it, so that makes them 14 for 40 overall from the field. 7 of 8 from the free throw line, and that was all Daniel Donovan. He got to the line 8 times with 7 of 8. Nobody else got to the line.
That's amazing.
15 turnovers. They had 10 at the half, so took care of the ball better in the second half. 7 points off of their bench. And then leading scorer, Daniel Donovan had 18 for Stryker. And then you had a trio of players with 5 points. Jacob Myers, Gavin LeBeau, Jacob Cadwell all had 5. And then 3 guys all had a bucket each. William Donovan, Devin Montague, and Owen Roop, all those boys had 2. So for the total of 39 points for Stryker. On the Bryan side of things, 16 of 35 from 2, 3 of 6 from 3. So 19 of 41 overall from the field. Didn't shoot great from the free throw line, just 6 of 14. They had 4 players shoot free throws tonight, so probably like to see a little better number from the line than that, but the one in the win column is what matters the most. Individual scoring, 2 players with 18 points for the Bears, Sam Harold and Carter Dominic both had 18. And Carter Dominic really came on the second half, had 6 at the half, 12 in the second half, and of those 12, he had 10 in the fourth quarter. Really got assertive and aggressive around the basket. That was great to see. Maddox Langendorfer had 6, and Carter Brown had 5 points, including a 3-pointer in the third quarter. That was a big shot for the Bears. So 10 turnovers for the Bears. They had 5 in the first, 5 in the second. Pretty balanced, I guess, if you want to say so. They did a nice job, though, in the fourth quarter of just taking care of the basketball and handling pressure. Stryker really upped the intensity. They're going to be grabbing and reaching and tearing at the ball, trying to create extra possessions. The Bears did a good job of breaking pressure and then taking care of the basketball and finishing around the rim.
They did a great job, and it's a great win for the Bears as they move to 3-2 on the season and win this one 47-39. Going to take a look at a couple of scores that we're following. Liberty Center beats Edgerton in girls basketball 68-28. It was Wauseon over Delta in the third quarter in girls basketball 35-18. Wapakoneta is trailing Ottawa Glandorf 41-24 in girls basketball. That's in the fourth quarter, and that's all she wrote. Actually, Columbus Grove beat Ada 63-22, also in girls basketball. Pandora Gilboa beats Riverdale 47-43. So there you go. Some scores from around the region. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout and come back with more after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
Back on the Golden Bears Sports Network, 47-39, your final score. The Bears defeat Stryker. I want to thank our sponsors, bring you the game, Veteran Services of Williams County, Oberlin, Turnbull, Funeral Home and Crematory, Newcomer, Schaefer, Spangler and Brininger, Fackler Monument, Bryan Parks and Rec, Andrews O'Neill and Low, Bryan Athletic Boosters, Danielle Van Atta, Jason Dietsch, Automotive Services, Northwest State Community College, and Stark's Plumbing and Heating. We are going to have our next game Saturday as the boys travel to Defiance in a non-league matchup. At the Dog Pound. We're going to have the call for you about 7:15 on bryansports.com only, NWOSN only. And I want to thank our crew today, our director, Krista Bruner, our cameras, Tristan Atkinson, John Tripodi, Florence Jones down on the scoreboard. I want to thank our athletic department at BHS, Nathan Keel and Teresa Kuzmal, our board op at WQCT, Rick Armentrout, at WOSN, Nick Fraley, and Golden Bear Photography, Matt Neff and Stephanie Ponzak. I am your executive producer of the Golden Bear Sports Network. Tonight's broadcast will be on bryansports.com or on WOSN tomorrow at 5. WOSN can be found on Spectrum Channel 19 or over the air on Channel 26.1. Final thoughts on this one?
Good win for the Golden Bears. Exactly what you want to see if you're Coach Homeyer. Well, maybe not exactly. He wants to see 85 points and blow people out of the gym and not be so stressed out. But a W is what Coach Homeyer wanted to see. I thought the boys really responded well. A real similar situation to last week with Hicksville. And can you finish? Can you get the stops? Keys to the game for him, get stops, find their shooters. Donovan had a really good night, but we made it hard on him the entire time. He didn't get any easy looks. Nope. And we got the stops we needed. We rebounded well defensively, and I've said it over and over. I really like that we kept running offense late in the game. It's when you're not having a success, you're not winning games, it's real easy to say, let's just take the air out of that thing and let's just squeeze that ball to death and hope for the best. And we didn't. We broke pressure when we could get good shots. We did, and Carter Dominic did a great job of being aggressive in that fourth quarter and giving Sammy Harold another guy to run with to get some to get that finish tonight.
Absolutely. Well, I want to thank you for joining us. This broadcast is produced by the Golden Bears Sports Network for the proper use of our audience. Any duplication or other use of this broadcast, including descriptions or accounts of the game without the express written consent of the Bryan City School District, is prohibited. One final time for all of us at the Golden Bears Sports Network with Brian Arnold. I'm Chris Malanga. Again, your final score, 47-39. Have a good night, everybody.